Today on the Fix Double X, we're playing DreadHunter, an early access game by a two-person team known as Trickster Arts. Stay until the very end of the video to see if DreadHunter stands tall among its indie counterparts, or if it sucks like AAA shovelware. Roll intro. DreadHunter is the fourth PC title from Trickster Arts, and what we have here is a twin-stick action RPG. The visuals in this game really pop. They are very reminiscent of another genre favorite, the Ascent by Neon Giant. Much like the Ascent, you have a gear menu and a deep leveling system. The game features bright, sci-fi-western style backdrops filled with hordes of vicious aliens. You'll pick up various weapons and find yourself in explosive boss battles. While the game doesn't have spoken dialogue, it makes up for it with a moody rock and techno soundtrack. As far as in-game audio quality goes, the game sounds great. In DreadHunter, you pilot a heavy mech suit that you level up as you plow through enemies. If you like isometric ARPGs with giant boss battles, this is the game for you. The environments are randomly generated, so even if you replay the same level, the layout won't be the same. In terms of gameplay, you get a fast-paced, explosive shooter. It actually offers a bit more environmental diversity than the Ascent, where everything was confined to a giant cyberpunk city. However, unlike the Ascent, this is not an open-world game. In DreadHunter, you operate from a central hub where you select missions from a map. In each level, your goal is to neutralize a main target. Once they're exterminated, you can leave immediately, or stay to clear out the rest of the map. The gameplay is compelling enough that most players will likely stay to clean up the level. This game is a cool $24.99, and it's worth every penny. Right now, there are no plans for a console version, but that could change in the future. Trickster Arts describes their use of AI-generated content as follows. The vast majority of the game is handcrafted. AI tools were used to assist in the creation of 2D character dialogue portraits and some minor environment textures. You have to keep in mind that this title was created by just 2 people. If you skip this game solely because of the AI tools, you'll be missing out on a great title. Remember, the game is in early access, so things may evolve, but if you want to support a small indie developer, you could do a lot worse than DreadHunter. As far as system requirements on Steam go, here are the recommended specs. OS, Windows 10X 64, processor, Intel Core i5, 860, Xerox/AMD Ryzen 5, 2600X, memory, 12 GB RAM, graphics, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB AMD, Radeon RX 5708 GB, DirectX, version 11, storage, 4 GB available space. Those aren't very high requirements, meaning just about everyone on Steam should be able to enjoy this indie gem. The game supports DualShock and Xbox controllers. Thanks to Steam input, the game also runs on DualSense. The one drawback to using an unsupported controller is that the haptics feel a little weaker. Now let's talk about Linux. We played this game on CachyOS, an operating system that is almost identical to the awesome SteamOS. This game is Steam Deck verified, and on CachyOS, we didn't even have to tweak the compatibility settings. We just downloaded and played. The game runs perfectly on Linux. Verdict. So, does DreadHunter suck? No, not at all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Does It Suck? If you want to support more small indie games like DreadHunter, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Seeing another inspired indie game like this makes us proud to say, and that's it for the Fix Double X, the pulse of the indie scene.